April, we have this overall energy, that feeling that changes upon us. We are now in the heart of eclipse season, and the planet of communication and travel, Mercury, is going to be slowing down and ready to station retrograde. So the momentum that was felt at the end of January through March is now catching up with all of us. The eclipses, they're course correctors. They're meant to quickly align us back on track where we have basically veered off. This first one will be the start of a new cycle, followed by the ending of an old cycle with the next one. April begins with this big push of Aries energy, the idea of starting or initiating and diving headfirst into things, and then slowly, as the month unfolds, the pace lessens greatly. We begin to settle into more comfortable routines. As each day progresses, we begin to slow down as Mercury finally stations retrograde at the start of eclipse season. What you need to know about your April horoscope. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with Will of Grace Mystic, and this is your astrology forecast for April 2023. So let's dive in. Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. On April 3rd, Mercury is going to be the first to enter the slower pace of Taurus. And so this is your first house of self, who you are, who you're rising to become, your appearance, how you present yourself. It's literally all about you and how people perceive you. So at this time, expect your mental energy to slow down over the coming weeks. Expect that the areas of this life that you need to make decisions and plans on, they need to be grounded, methodical, deliberate, no hurry. You may need extra time to get these ideas off the ground and up and moving with how do you want to present yourself? What do you want to change about yourself? How do people perceive you? And then as a result of this ingress, on April 5th, Mercury is going to be working with the planet of Saturn. So any long-term plans or goals that you have made, they're going to be easier for you to work on. Saturn offers you this discipline that's needed for your mental energy to be focused on these goals about yourself. So make these plans to move forward with. And then on April 6th, we're going to have this beautiful Libra full moon. Now, Libra is in your 6th house of your daily work. It's your service that you give to others. It is your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being. It's also where you have pets. It's where you have discipline and your habits are. So Libra is the sign of scales and desires balance and harmony. Traditionally, it's a time for you to focus on your relationships, your partnerships with others. So at this time, this full moon is going to reveal or illuminate areas where there may be relationship issues that are off kilter or out of balance. This could be with people that you work with. This could be with people that you exercise with. This is your home-work connection. So therefore, you're going to need to commit to strengthening this bond or walking away. During this lunation, your desire is going to be focused on finding peace, harmony, and serenity. And then on April 7th, you're going to have this beautiful softness about you because the planet of love, Venus, is in this beautiful aspect to dreamy Neptune. You're going to be more understanding, more compassionate, and feeling of other people's emotions. The energy is going to allow you to care and help for others while receiving joy in the reciprocity of the energy that you're going to receive from them in return. And then on April 8th, the planet of mental energy, Mercury, is in a beautiful harmonious aspect to Mars in Cancer. Now, this is going to be a time that you can get excited about your future ideas and plans because you're going to be more open to sharing with others your thoughts, Cancer, and turning them into action, Mars. And on April 11th, Venus, the planet of love, she's going to be entering the chatty and inquisitive sign of Gemini. For you, this is your 2nd house of cash, property, self-worth, things that you value personally. So expect shameless flirting and your mental connections in love. They're going to take on this stronger role at this time. This is going to be a perfect opportunity to work on improving all lines of communication with the people that you surround yourself with the themes of cash, property, self-worth, value. Through this open networking, you can feel more connected with your thoughts and your ideas while enjoying meaningful conversation because on April 14th, there's going to be a square and tension point between Venus and Saturn. So you have all these things going on, and then Saturn being your responsibilities and Venus representing your love and your values. These energies combined may have you feeling like these responsibilities and your relationships, it's constricting and stifling you. But don't walk away. Stay the course to get to the bottom of the problem and work to figure out what is the right approach for you to move forward with. On April 20th, we're going to have the first in a new cycle of eclipses in the sign of Aries. Now for you, Aries is in your 12th house, and the eclipses are going to be going between your 12th house of shadows, hidden supports, karma, secrets, where you go to retreat, and your 6th house of daily routines, health, and the balance between work and home. Now, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, it looks forward to spring, to new life, new beginnings. Spring is the end of winter. The Aries solar eclipse is going to be full of this potent energy. The Aries Libra axis is about me versus we spectrum. Topics such as independence, codependence, interdependence, collaboration. It's going to be very hot for you over the next few months, with a pattern running through this for the next couple of years. Times of new beginnings are going to be extra strong for you. The feeling of being ready to take action, to start anew and begin a new journey, it's going to be amplified. Look for the synchronicities of people, places, and things that come into your life in this in the 12th house of the hidden, your dreams. It's intuition, it's past lives, it's karma. And then as the sun ingresses into the very grounded sign of Taurus, happy birthday all Tauruses out there. Themes are going to include your first house of self, how you look, how you act, how you present yourself, who are you becoming, and also how people view you. The energy at this time is going to be having you look for stability, for security. It's going to be paramount for you. Give yourself permission to slow down. Embrace life at a slower pace. This is going to improve your confidence in all areas of your life, because the following day on April 21st, we're going to have Mercury retrograde. It will be here in Taurus until May 14th. Retrogrades require us to go back, reflect, reform, reconnect in some way. So in Taurus, you can be like the bull, stubborn and inflexible. Work to become more open to change. Go back and look at themes that the sun is illuminating that you need realigned, reformed, reorganized, something that has to do with you. Then moving forward on April 23rd, expect an opportunity for second chances. This is fitting for Mercury retrograde because Mercury is in a harmonious aspect to Mars. Mercury is currently retrograde in your first house of self, so things are a little bit slow and confusing. But Mars with this transit, it can make things easier for you to control your mental energy, or at the very least, take forward action with your plans and your ideas of, do you want to change something about yourself? How about your wardrobe? How about your hair? How about what you want to be called? Like you're taking a class or taking a workshop, a title. You may even strike on a new idea or an old one, or revisit to give a second look at one just to give it another chance. On April 29th, there's a harmonious aspect between Mars in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus. Mars is your passion and your drive. Uranus wants to change. So together, this means that change can be easier for you to focus on. And you can take action to create these changes that you desire and you hope for, all about yourself, how people see you, what you are becoming. These actions can get you closer to your dream future, all the while embracing the way you complete these tasks unconventionally. So I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.